these are my grandchildren.
I understand that. Let me ask you something. Do you love your grandchildren?
Of course I love my grandchildren.
A lot?
My daughter has to
But wait,
provide
let me ask you
meals
this.
and baby on Mondays and Tuesdays. I have to, or my daughter can't work.
I can't have you watching children. Of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
To the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State offer, State Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
Any objections?
No objection, no.
All right, you may continue to confer. Ms. Moore? All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you have applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my client tells me she's not going to have anything else to do with drugs and that she's going to do everything this court tells her to do. And she has sat here all morning and saw you sentencing people well on deferred.
All right. So what is happening with this case that's out of Fayette County?
Fayette County was, when this case happened, they had arrested me for the Fayette County warrant. I was pulled over and I was put on probation in Fayette County for 8 years, and I switched it over here. This happened whenever I was arrested during the Fayette County warrant. I more or less, they gave me a ticket, and I didn't know if that was what was going on with that. I moved to Chicago. I came back and I had a warrant. I had no idea. And then
So you don't know what's happening with Fayette County?
Oh no, I'm on probation with Fayette County.
Oh, counsel, do you want to have a seat?
Through
I can if you need me to, Judge.
All right, thank you.
I'm on probation with Fayette County through here. I have my officer, what's her name? Louise.
So what's happening with that case? Does she have a warrant for that?
No, I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good. She's gonna actually, my probation officer for now is gonna be my probation officer for here too. They're gonna put it together.
All right, do you have any children?
I do. I have grandchildren too.
All right, what are your children's ages?
26 and 29.
All right. Why the tears? I don't understand.
Yes, I want to take this on for my grandbabies.
Yeah, I mean, you need to do it for yourself.
Well,
Because
yeah,
how old are your grandchildren?
my grandchildren are 1 and 6 months.
All right. So, I mean, you have to do it for yourself. When's the last time you've seen your grandchildren?
Christmas.
If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And before you even say you're going to get drug tested today, so just be honest with me.
And they should be negative.
All right. What do you mean should be?
They're not going to be negative.
When's the last time you used?
It's been a while.
What's a while?
Marijuana wise, I smoked probably about a month and a half ago.
Mhm.
And it was very little. And besides that, I should be okay. It's out in 30 days. So,
Are you employed?
yes.
What do you do?
I'm doing punch out and clean up for a construction company, CNF Construction.
All right. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. This is what the court is going to do. It's going to be 8 years deferred adjudication. $250 fine. That will be probated. I'm going to want a TAP evaluation. Follow TAP results. Recommendation. If they're asking for inpatient treatment, we're going to start with intensive outpatient treatment. If they're asking for outpatient treatment, we're still going to start with intensive outpatient treatment. 100 hours of community service restitution. Proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once she completes the parenting classes and the 100 hours of community service restitution will be deemed satisfied. I'm assuming you want, yes.
About the parenting classes and no unsupervised visits with minors. I watch my grandbaby on Mondays and Tuesdays. I have to, or my daughter can't work.
I can't have you watching children until your life is in order, and I deem that it's in order.
Well, these are my grandchildren.
I understand that. Let me ask you something. Do you love your grandchildren?
Of course, I love my grandchildren.
A lot?
But my daughter has
But wait,
supervised
let me ask you
bills.
this. Do you love your grandchildren?
Yes,
Do you love them a lot?
yes.
All right. So would you just let anybody take care of them?
No, but I'm the only venue she
Well, no,
has
no.
right now.
My question is, would you just let anybody take care of them?
Of course not.
All right. So let's say I come to your house and you want me to take care of your grandchildren because something came up, you can't do it, and your grandchildren love me. I got great references, right? And you watch me, you have cameras, you say, Stephanie, we want you. And I say, great. And then I tell you, there's something I didn't tell you. I was out with a fugitive task force and they came to a hotel and arrested me and there was meth everywhere.
Well, my daughter understands this.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Sometimes family members understand things, and I don't know why people do this with children. With children, people don't plan to have children. They have no idea, okay, I need daycare because I got to work, or either I'm not going to work. So how am I going to support my children? And guess what they end up doing? They end up getting whoever they can get to babysit their children. They're like, oh, it's a relative. I know she's used drugs in the past. I know it was meth. I know it was marijuana. I know she's on probation for that. I know a fugitive task force just picked her up. But the answer is no, I can't have that. Because you know what? I guarantee you, God forbid something happens to your grandchildren while they're in your care. And you know what the first question is going to be asked? Well, what judge would allow her, not even done treatment, to babysit a 1-year-old and a 6-month-old? And I know how 1-year-olds and 6-month-olds are. I have a niece who's 2. I love her. She is so demanding, but the answer is no. Those are my rules. All right, parenting classes. Once you started on parenting classes, once you started your treatment, then the court will reconsider. But for now, there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. If you have unsupervised contact with minors, what's going to end up happening is a motion to revoke is going to be filed, and you're looking at 10 years in the prison. There's going to be field visit, random one time per month.
What?
There is to be random UAs or either a patch, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
All right, anything else you need from the court?
No.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Can you pass that to me? Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
Right. And we can go off the record. I know you think I'm being harsh. I'm not listening, but I am listening.
Just the grab
But-
everything.
Yeah. But part of my job is to protect the community. And sometimes people don't consider children part of the community.
I do.
Many times people consider children as property. Like I tell them what to do and that's what they need to do. But a 1-year-old and a 6-month-old can't take care of themselves. You can't just put them at Travis Park and say, I've had you, good luck to you. And for some reason, I don't know what's wrong with people. They do not put children first. It's just sort of like a handbag or something.
Yeah.
Let me dress this child up. Look, they're so pretty. And then they're on their own.
Yeah.
But what I can tell you is when I would have clients that I've represented on CPS sites, moms who had drug issues, I would always tell them, this is where you are at the point in your life now. We're trying to get you better and get you over this so you can get your children back. So where you are at the point in your life is the fugitive task force had to go pick you up at a hotel. And when they go to the hotel, there's meth and everything. That's a problem, right?
That is
So,
a problem then.
yeah. So you have to prove to me that you should be in the children's lives unsupervised. If you can prove that to me, I'll allow it to happen. All right.
Adjudication, it should be in there.
All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 6325, State versus Louis Alec Martinez. Could I have parties announced?
Joseph Stateson for defendant.
And are you Louis Alec Martinez? Did you understand you're charged with theft, $30,000 to $150,000? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you. You will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense is charged with the exception of the first paragraph. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, City Exhibit number 1.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the waiver and consent with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? And state you may be excused.
Thank you.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and they review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. All right, I'm going to reset this for sentencing because I want to know if there's money owed, how much is owed.
And Your Honor, there, as part of this plea, he had to make upfront restitution payments.
Mhm.
He made those payments today.
Oh.
We have the receipts. We've provided the state copies of that.
Okay. So is there any outstanding restitution?
There will be, and we were at sentencing, I was going to request a restitution hearing because I believe that they may be seeking additional compensation and they may not have fulfilled, according to my client, that they may not have fulfilled
The contract?
their job duties
Okay.
and they may not be entitled to what they're seeking, but we are in agreement that something is owed. He did pay upfront restitution to each of the 4 named individuals, and we would like a restitution hearing, but we
All
have
right,
no
and do
issue
you
coming
know
in.
how much money he's paid upfront with restitution?
Yes.
Okay.
One moment. I believe it's $1,200 total,
Okay.
300 each.
Oh.
3, 6, 9, 12.
So this is what we're going to do. State,
Yes, Judge.
in this case, I'm going to reset this for a restitution. If this is reset in 30 days, will you be prepared to let the court know the restitution amount?
Sure. Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset. So we're going to come back on August 21st. On that day will be your restitution hearing, and I will sentence you on that day.
And if I may, just so the court would be aware, if I, 2 things.
Mhm.
He is, 3 things. Sorry, Your Honor.
No problem.
He had a hired attorney. He was unable to continue with that hired attorney. He had been found indigent. I was court appointed because he lacked funds.
Mhm.
He is working. He has a job currently in Tarrant County. He will have to reside in Tarrant County. I know it's a little premature because he's not sentenced yet, but we're asking if he could have probation transferred when it is ordered
Sure.
to be going to Tarrant County, and it's the construction business, so he has to travel throughout Texas, and it could be some other states. But as
Sure.
long as it's for work, we're asking just permission for that.
No, the court will allow that. We'll find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $0 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution to Jose Ramirez, Jacobo Soto, Jesus Zuazua, Juvenile. I know I'm mispronouncing that. It's
Well,
Juvenile.
Juvenal.
Juvenal Flores. I don't know what to do with the J sometimes. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor, and sentencing to have something to add at the appropriate time.
All right, state, is that the plea?
Yes, yes.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours community service restitution, no contact with Jose Ramirez, Jacobo Soto, Jesus Zuazua, Juvenal Flores, the life skills course, job readiness course, and money management course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, sure.